but she too is a phenomenal woman, and she has done some amazing things. But I'm not going to keep you. I'm actually, I'll tell you a bit of, I'll give a bit of an intro. Do bear with me because it's very impressive. She's a professor, leadership development expert, women's empowerment speaker, and an author of Be Bold, Be Confident, Be You. Miss Dr. Orobosa, welcome to the stage.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. It's Dr. Orobosa, but Orobosa is fine as
Say no, I have to respect it. How do I say it?
Orobosa.
Orobosa. There we
Yeah,
go. The
that's
stage is yours. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Greetings, everyone, and thank you for this opportunity to the host and the organizers of this event. I am today going to talk about the power of creating your own lane and boldly thriving in this process. I know throughout to the day you've been listening to amazing women and speakers speak, talking about how you can level up on purpose as a woman who is on a mission. So today I just want to continue to add to that conversation and show you how you can use what you've learned and apply it to running your journey or running your race. And so let's see. I don't know if it's moving. Okay, I think the presentation is a little stuck. Okay, I think it's stuck on my end. Give me a second. So sorry. All right. So before I get into just the presentation, I want you to hold on to these words. It says, I am who I say I am. I am who God has destined me to be. I walk to the tune of my own beat, and that is how I define who I want to be. See, in this process of creating your own lane, it's all about owning it and boldly working in purpose. And even if you're not at a space of finding your purpose, boldly walking in the vision that you have for yourself. As Evelyn, the lovely host, has spoke of my background, and just to give you just a tad bit of the essence of time, I am the founder and owner of two mentorship organizations that are really dedicated to pouring into women and healthcare professionals. And so Be Bold Africa, it is a global international mentorship program dedicated to empowering women of color who resonate with or identify of being of African descent. I also have the mentorship program called For Health Scholars, and it's really specifically for professionals in the healthcare space. I have been endorsed and recognized by many esteemed leaders and institutions. I have worked with organizations who funded my projects and initiatives, and I was able to do that because I was able to operate in my own lane. And guess what? You can too. And so today I want to give you really quickly 6 tips on how you can create your own lane and boldly thrive in the process. So the first tip is to get clear on your personal and professional goals. I know that many people will tell you, oh, is goal planning effective? It is, because that is the first step in declaring what you want to do. And so I would tell you that as much as we want to be successful in our careers, we also have to pour in and make sure that we take our personal endeavors and our personal goals and put that a part of the agenda and priority. Tip number 2 is to make a decision to move forward in achieving your outlined goals. Now that you've stated this is what you want to do, make the decision that you're going to take time to act on it. Tip number 3 is to create a smart plan of action. So when we say smart, I want you to make sure that that plan of action is specific, is measurable, it is achievable, it is result driven and time bound, because a plan without any form of action is just a mere dream. And so the next tip that I want to give you is to use your fears as a tool to take action. We know that fear is a false evidence appearing real. However, it is a real symptom. And for many people, they will say, oh, discount fear. No, it is actually a real thing, a real emotion. And instead of letting that emotion cripple you, because that's the unhealthy thing, use that as a tool to encourage you to continue to move forward in the vision, mission, or passion projects that you may have. Tip number 5, connect with like-minded professionals and participate in available opportunities, such like this conference. Being around people who have the same type of drive, who have the same type of or similar vision as you, can always give you that encouragement and that motivation that you need to take action just to get started. And so I would tell you to surround yourself, continue to show up to conferences like this. Make sure you come to day 2 tomorrow to hear all of the other speakers, because each presentation that was shared with you today are giving you gems and values of information that you can apply to be successful. And then the last tip I have for you, don't worry about what other people think about you and your goals to thrive in your respective industry or your vision or your goal. Yes, the haters are real. People are going to dislike what you do, but that is none of your concern. When you are operating from purpose, which many of the speakers have talked about today, you're not concerned about what others think about you. And so go into it knowing that you will make mistakes along the way because the lane is not straight, but still push ahead. And then the bonus tip that I have for you is to enjoy the process in its entirety, the good and the challenging. Many people want to just disregard the hard times or the challenging times, but those are the moments that really cultivate who you are when you see the successes. And so at the end of my presentation, I want you to remember this. Your goals and dreams are only impossible until you achieve them. All right. And so I just want to thank you for the opportunity for allowing me to speak with you today. You can grab a copy of my book here. I am an author of this book. It is really dedicated to show you how to level up and thrive on whatever goals you have as a woman. And this is how you can connect with me. And thank you so much for your time.